What's happening, everybody? My name is Mr. Info 5000, and today we're going to be talking about CRT. CRT, not the cathode ray tube, old school giant computer screens. We're going to be talking about critical race theory. And what is critical race theory, you might ask? Critical race theory is being taught in schools today to children. And what it is that because you're black, they're being taught, because you're black, you are oppressed and you should blame the white man. Now, what it's teaching the white kids, well, you have white privilege and you should feel guilty and you should have a hand in these people getting equality from this so-called oppression that's going on today, which black people are not oppressed. Once upon a time, maybe that was the case, but that's not the case today. As a matter of fact, you could point to every single race at some time in history were oppressed at some point. It wasn't just black folks. So kill that theory, kill that noise right now. And so the other thing with critical race theory, what it ends up doing is making kids hate each other, being hostile to each other, not liking each other, making black kids think white kids have this so-called white privilege thing. And it will make them hostile toward white folks. Well, you're not doing enough. You're part of the white oppressor. Your ancestors owned slaves and all that stuff, which for the most part, that stuff is not true. What I have following is a video from a father who is speaking out against CRT. So check this video out.
Pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other. That's pretty much what it's going to. That's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time up, because I only got 5 minutes now, 5 minutes. 2 medical degrees, no mom, no dad in the house, worked my way through college, sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You going to tell me somebody that looked like all y'all white folks kept me from doing that? Are you serious? What's sickening about this whole thing is what y'all doing right now is already something I do in my community right now to speak out against stuff, because black folks are getting told by other black folks, oh, you know you ain't gonna be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't gonna let you get no, oh, you know you're not gonna be able to do it because you know the white man gonna keep you down. Well, how did I get where I am right now if some white man kept me down? How am I now directing over folks that look just like you guys in this room right now? How? What kept me down? What oppressed me? I work for myself from off the streets to where I am right now. You gonna sit here and tell me this lie of critical race theory? Of this the reason why black folks can't get ahead because of white folks? Are you kidding me? This is what we come to now. I can't believe we even talking about this right now. The last thing I'm gonna say right here is something that's crazy. Martin Luther King said he wanted his kids to grow up in a world where they are judged by the contents of their what? Their character, not their skin. If they letting this stuff go on right now, it is absolutely doing the complete reverse of what he's doing. So when February comes, don't talk about Martin Luther King. When February comes, don't talk about Black History Month. Y'all gonna sit there and just pretty much pee on his grave with this nonsense? That's exactly what's about to happen. When it all comes down to it, the person that's gonna be suffering from this, the one's gonna be hurt from this, is the kids. 10 years from now, if this stuff goes on, whose fault is it gonna be? Whose fault is it going to be? Who we going to look back on and blame for this? Because this is stuff we're talking about right now. This stuff is going on right now. I do this stuff on a daily basis. I'm in the hood. I'm in the communities. I'm out there with folks in their face. I've been doing this stuff since I was 18 years old, talking to black folks. And you know what? None of them are buying this nonsense. None of them are. But if you want to implement this into the school system, I guarantee you to the day that I die, I'm going to be the very person right there debunking stuff, tearing stuff down, letting them know they can do exactly what I did and get exactly where I am by putting themselves to work and getting there. And ain't not one white person ever going to keep any of them from getting there. So the CRT stuff, BS.